Hi again, this is Sandy Diana. I'm going to use the stitch eraser to try to see if I can remove a knockdown stitch off of a Sherpa piece of fabric. I uploaded a previous video that shows how to remove embroidery stitching off of cotton and knit, and this one will show how to remove it off of more of a fragile and more textured type of fabric. So, and I'm not even sure if I can get this knockdown stitch, because you know knockdown stitches are super tight, but I'm going to try it anyway. So I'm going to start with my stitch eraser, and I'm just going to, oh yeah, look, it just cut, it goes right on through it. Of course, I do have cutaway stabilizer in use, so it makes it easier to remove. I find that if you've used tearaway, as much as you have to go back and forth with the stitch eraser, and the tearaway is very fragile and porous, and it's meant to tear away. You'll cut it away as well, and before you know it, you're right on your fabric. So be very careful with that if you use tearaway stabilizer. All right, so I'm going to stop at this point in time, and I want to see how the removal of it looks. In my previous video, I showed you where I used the Dollar Tree. I used a Dollar Tree lint roller to remove the stitches from the other side, and oh, sure enough, it's taken it right on up. So if you use the wrong color, if you get the wrong placement, it just pulls right on up. Now I also, underneath before I did this knockdown stitch, I used the water soluble stabilizer underneath it. So it does have that underneath it, so it's not going right directly on the fabric. And then you would just take your scissors, and I put my other scissors away, and just trim off this excess so you can see down, because it does look like it's a little bit long, but use this to help you. And then you're just going to have to go on the back side. You'll probably have to remove some more stitching on the back side of it, but there's probably some, and this just pulls it. The lint roller does a lot of the work for you, but you can see where I got the stitching out from underneath this, and then I can just redo whatever I need to do. And so it does work. It works on both. I wasn't sure how it would work out. I'm going to come back over here, and I'm just going to, and you'll see where your underlying stitches are. That's where you would go up underneath it but no, it pulled it right on up. So if you look, you can already see where it came right on up. So, hey, good to know. I just found out something of interest myself. So at least you know you can use it on this kind of material. And like I said, this will come right on up too. And then you're right back to that fabric. So one of the things is make sure you use that water stabilizer underneath your knockdown stitch. Make sure you use the cutaway. Normally if you're gonna use this on something, if it's a towel, by the time you cut all of this away, and it's so thick and heavy anyway, you might as well use the cutaway, because if you mess up, it's a lifesaver. Anyway, well, now at least we know it works on that as well. All right, happy embroidering. Oh, wait a minute. Once you see this video, if you like my video, would you please like it and subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. Talk to you soon. Bye. This is Sandy Diana.